frankly, what does this mean for the children who, well, frankly, are accused of witchcraft, really, in Britain?
Yeah, I think we're getting more cases in Britain because obviously we've got massive influx of migrants coming in from these countries like mine, where I was from, Uganda. And often we bring with us cultures that are not in keeping with the current culture, the culture we have here in Great Britain. So the juxtaposition of the clash of cultures is what's perpetuating this rise in reports that we're hearing about.
What do we do about this? Is this education, or is it that maybe we are welcoming some people into Britain who, maybe shouldn't be here? I don't know. What do you think?
It really, I'm speaking from my experience. It's a serious culture clash. I've come from a country where being a stepson in a family is often not looked upon very kindly. And now, education is definitely a big thing. But I actually think that education is a savior for these young people, not because of education itself, but the fact that these young people then go into institutions such as sports clubs, such as school. Then they can share their experiences, even with an adult in the room or with their fellow pupils or fellow sports stars on the field. Sharing that experience, that exposure takes you away from that home that can be sometimes overwhelming in terms of the practices that have sometimes been passed on from previous country. But one thing I would say is that it's important, obviously, to celebrate different cultures. Really important. But I think the one thing that this report tells me is that we need to also start celebrating British cultures at the same time as the new cultures that are coming in.
I think also, not if you don't mind, sorry to interrupt you, but just right on that point, right? Because I think that's it, which is that, if we are seeing sharp increases in female genital mutilation, for example, and honour killings, to kind of, park the witchcraft stuff for a moment, these other two as well, I just wonder if we've been less willing to call those things out for fear of being called racist at times. Whereas actually maybe we should be putting our foot down here and say, look, this is absolutely not okay in Britain and it needs to stop.